What's up, everyone? Happy Monday to all of you. You are indeed fortunate, Frosty. Frankly, I was kind of on the fence about streaming tonight because the day's been long for me. So, the week's off to a great start. But it's too late for me to catch a nap anyway, so may as well just soldier through the rest of the evening. And what better way than to try and wrap up Aria? And we're on a good path to do so, because last stream I unintentionally beat the game through the normal ending. So to try and make the process more straightforward, I've looked up what I'm missing. So slightly spoil myself, but to the point where there are still things that should surprise me. It's only in the sense of where should I be going for the missing souls and this one little MacGuffin that will supposedly help me unlock the true ending. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for New Game Plus on stream. It depends on how much time we spend getting the regular game done. If it's within the realm of the possibility, sure. But if it drags on for way too long, then I'll probably just save it for off stream. It's really just to get the Legion Soul, if anything. If I could do that in boss rush mode, sure. I'd have no problem going for that. But if I have to enact New Game Plus, then that's a bit of a different story, isn't it? Okay, first things first. Let me double check where exactly I left off. Right here. So the first target is actually close to where I went to hunt the wooden golem. This particular mob, I believe, has a random chance of appearing or not, so if you don't know where to look, it's actually one of the easier enemies to miss completely. I want to ask you something, Frosty, because, as you know, I managed to finish Warcraft 2 yesterday, Tides of Darkness. We'll dabble in the Beyond the Dark Portal now, so I may as well prepare for another 20 or so hours of time investment, because that expansion pack is allegedly more difficult than the base main campaigns for the orcs and humans. So I'm definitely in for a fun time, but what I was trying to ask of you is, so while playing through the both campaigns, I've been checking up on the lore just to see how all of these past events tie into the overarching story. And one thing of notice that caught my attention is something about an alternate plotline. What is going on with Warcraft? Do we have a multiverse going on now? Apparently that's a thing that was introduced with Worlds of Draenor. And if so, which timeline is considered canon? 1? 2? None of them? Really, I stopped being a fan of messing around with time travel and what have you a long time ago, because in practice, more often than not, it just makes things more confusing. Ah, I see. So even you are not up to date exactly. Well, funnily enough, I wouldn't have even known if I didn't decide to check the wiki, because when I was just rushing through the expansions, up until General, I think, because that was included with the base scheme the time I got in, it all appeared seamless. So the fact that different, like, offshoots in the supposed multiverse exist, that is news to me. See the little thing? That little burr over there? That's our target. Basically, we have to keep re-entering this room until our fella here decides to pop from the ground. As such. That's Tsuchinoko. Fun little fact. This is a cryptid. You'd think they go with Bigfoot first, or something a little more traditional, but no, they actually went ahead with some Japanese folklore, surprisingly. That's a good question. Did they ever do any other cryptids in Castlevania games? Like the aforementioned Bigfoot? A Mothman, perhaps? Well, SMT has kinda claimed Mothman already, but... oh, maybe. So sometimes you get super lucky like me just now. And this little chubby snake will pop up multiple times in a row. But yeah, right now we get that extra element of RNG, where not only do I have to reset the encounter every time, but now the variable of whether he's surfers or not comes into play. No shit, they actually use the Jersey Devil. Allows you to buy goods at cheaper prices. This snack knows how to haggle. Well, now that we got one out of the way, don't you dare. Did the game seriously just crash it? You are so goddamn lucky. And you'd better not try my patience like that anymore. That was the equivalent of my own son playing a prank on me. Well, if I ever had kids. Purely hypothetical. Anyway, our next goal... Well, we got a couple options. I'm thinking we could go for one of the more egregious ones. And by that I mean, yes, the skyfish. The infamous skyfish with a very low probability of giving up its soul, and also a fun little gimmick associated with even making that mob accessible. So off we go to the sunken passages. That one's also considered a cryptid. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I think of the skyfish, Jojo immediately comes to mind because of, you know, that one dude in part 6 whose entire ability focused on controlling skyfish. So anywho, that little shooting star we caught for a split second, that's the skyfish. How do we make the skyfish killable? Well, with a little help from our webbed friend. Thing is, you gotta be super fast on the draw. Cause it goes by fast. Like, you gotta be pinpoint accurate. Unless it happens to stop somewhere midway here. Wow. Now that begs the question, does it pass by in regular intervals? Or is the timing randomized? Let me try and count my head. Roughly the same. But getting that sweet spot is... That's the trick, ain't it? Like, see? I missed it by like a split second. Doesn't seem like our little friend stops anywhere mid-screen. So you're gonna make sure it's wherever you are. There's a couple places where the skyfish will show up. So that screen, for instance. There's also the chamber where you fight the golem, No, that's any easier or not. I suppose we could try, because it's not far from where I am. I hate Medusa heads. I hate this room in general. Is it this way or even higher, though? Yeah, I think I have a completely different way. Like, pretty much have to travel around in a circle from the warp point. Then that hallway is pretty much where it spawns. Yep, just get hit by everything along the way for good luck. You know, getting the timing right is one thing, but then we also have to take into account the probability of its soul showing up. I don't have much in terms of MP region. It's not good. I seem to go way too early. And then if I blink, it's already gone. Not sure if I was fast enough. I think I got it that time. Sure. What do I have for MP region? Let's think about that. Wooden golem. I'm gonna have to sacrifice some luck, but well, if it helps. Alright, so confirm. If I stop time prematurely, that nulls the encounter. That's kinda ass. Oh! Damn. My hand in the ceiling. Oh, this is gonna be pain. This is gonna take forever. Gonna run out of mana at this rate. You know, it'd be more helpful if I just stopped time and that little bugger would travel through the room regardless. But no, we had to make that even more obnoxious. First you gotta make sure you pause at the correct time, and then good luck just getting the soul regardless. Well, that was a lucky hit. If I actually manage to get this in one session, I'm gonna shit my pants from disbelief. Now, be honest, Aria players. How long did it take you to farm the skyfish? Don't be shy. A likely story. First try, he says. Alright, so since we know it's gonna involve some extra effort, I'm actually gonna, believe it or not, pay our pal Hammer a visit. Because we're gonna need mana potions. Lots and lots of mana potions. I hate this room so much. Get hit by literally everything. Oh yeah, I got to listen to the new Metallica album. It's pretty decent. Ever since Death Magnetic, I would say the band has found this neat little spot for themselves where they've already established a sound that they want to stick to, and they do a pretty good job at it. Not taking unnecessary risks. So if you're looking for something new, then you're likely gonna get disappointed. But on the flip side, you can rest assured that if this is what you're into, you are gonna receive more of the same. My favorite track, I would say, is If Darkness Had a Sun. It's got the best melody, the best lyrics, generally just hits the sweet spot. But what struck me as a pleasant surprise is that this album has a good intro song and a great outro song too. Starts off pretty upbeat, with 72 seasons, the title track gets you in the mood. But then you have Enamorada, which is a slower, more melodic tune. Very Sabbathy, I would say. Those bass riffs are almost Tommy Iommi-like in the way they sound. If only I could get 99 of each. But alas, 9 of each will have to do. Yo, Golden. We are currently in the process of hunting for cryptids. We already got one, which was a chunky green snake, and now we prey upon the elusive skyfish which just swoops by us. And now comes the fun part of pinpointing the exact time at which I can slow down time. It's probably not even worth it, to be honest. It's probably not. Well, I guess if it goes off screen, then that's it. Even if it has the opposite direction, then can't really do anything. Honest question. Is there an easy way to go about this, or do I just have to keep trying until I get the timing just perfect? Am I missing, like, a helpful trick? You bastard. You fucking... I'm not gonna lie. I'm already losing my patience with this. I'm genuinely getting the impression that this is not worth the trouble. Like at all. It's one thing if you give me a mob with an extremely low drop rate, which already puts me to sleep after like an hour or so of just senselessly whacking it over and over. But now you gotta play on my already low reaction time after long days of work. I'm gonna attempt one more set. And if this doesn't work out, then fuck it. I'm just giving up. Because let me be real with you folks, this is some hot garbage. This is the antithesis of fun. This is the exact opposite of having a good time. It's the equivalent of, gee, wouldn't it be fun to stick my hand inside of a blender on full speed? It was pure luck, Golden. You just don't want to remember the pain you went through. You have buried those memories into your deep subconsciousness and are desperately trying to hold them back from resurfacing. Like, just watching this right now is giving you severe PTSD. My boy, you are not gaslighting me. I already consider myself lucky that I managed to pull this off 2 times within the span of 5 seconds. Lord, give me strength. Let's, okay, before I cave in, let me try a different approach. Holy shit. So you want to know the method I just came up with? I've noticed a pattern where when I walk down that little pathway into the pond, that's roughly when the buggers started appearing. So I'm like, okay, let me wait until I'm almost submerged and then pop a time stop. That being said, let's go to the nearest save point and make sure I don't have to do that again. Ever. There wasn't so much gaslighting, it's just straight up fatalism. I'm never gonna be able to do it. No chance. Might as well give up. And truthfully, I get that a lot from my family. But hey, let's look on the bright side. Another objective of the mark. And since we're on the submerged tunnels, that's actually where we can proceed from our goodies. For that we need to go back to a waterfall that I couldn't figure out how to get past. That one, I will admit, is a little tricky because it requires thinking outside of the box with your abilities. It's a clever use of your soul skill sets, but it's a little too big brain for me, I would say. Even despite all of my acquired experience from playing convoluted, cryptic 2D 90s adventure games. So normally, you just get whipped back by the waterfall if you try to move past. So here's what you do. You put on Undyne, so you can become Jesus. And then, remember one of the two souls that give us a transformation and we move at great speeds? You guessed it. We put it into use here. And there you go. Everything. Find suit of armor guaranteed to last forever. More defense at the cost of... well, about the same number of stats combined from the remaining pool. And now, we are in the Forbidden Area. Where this fella resides. The Mudmen, or Madmen? One does not exclude the other necessarily, but an interesting typo. Those letters are not close to each other on the keyboard, however, so perhaps it's a peculiar display of English. I like this theme playing in the background. Very laid back and chill. Actually, now that they have the devil out, watch this. Oh, ceiling to low. I forget that's a thing that can happen. Hey, at least they were consistent with their mistranslations. The man made out of mud that eventually turned mad. See, there's a little bit of lore you can derive from it. Slaying some other enemies. I think that it was a little before people got overly sensitive, Golden. And besides, you look at that creature and think to yourself, how would you even make the association? I mean, then again, people look at orcs and they're like, yeah, that's totally a stereotypical depiction of black people throughout history. Ah, this lovely plant lady. Thankfully, I already got her soul, so I don't have to worry about it. Actually, I think, for the most part, we're done with the soul hunting shindig until we reach a particular area. Because, yeah, we're pretty much 95%, so... the end is nigh. So I'm gonna go back to Headhunter, and for the other one I'll choose Giant Bat. Here, Lightning Though is a staple. Certified classic. And this takes us... ah, here. Remember those textbooks I've been picking up? This is the final one. Actually, one of the first I could collect if I remembered that it was here, behind the part where I needed a slide. But that was ages ago. Now that I have all three, we'll take a look at them before I take on Grant again. Because they do contain some obscure but required tips if you want to trigger the true ending, or rather, lock yourself in the path to it. So here's that pirate ship running, has been telling me for the past couple of streams. And somewhere here is apparently a breakable wall that I should look for. Ah. And there you go. Clam Sola. I reckon I pronounced that right. Anyway, it's even better than the Runginus Spear. Sword with a sparkling blade. And look at that generous arc. Now that's a weapon. That is A two-handed sword that this fine gentleman is wielding one-handed seamlessly. What a Chad. Gold, more mudmen, even more shmoney. Arguably an even better mudman farming spot. Okay. The Fleaman chest. This is where we keep our stockpile of midget men. Already had a crimson cloak. Ooh, a mimic. Hang on, we're not quite done then. That is new. Joyous? That would kind of make sense, given the spelling. Joyous. Beautiful sword made of gold. The bling bling. Alright, we're going back to Gremlin. Lucky Charm can stay. And let's smack away at the Mimic. You know, the Soul series, still up to this point, has my favorite depiction of the Mimic. It's pretty much a chest until you get too close. And then suddenly the chest grows ridiculously long limbs and a full set of shark teeth. Now that's a cryptid right there. I forgot about this little fella because I know you can also meet him near the end game. However, now I do recall that indeed there was a mark for the Mimic around this spot. Which again, all the better, because the more souls I can acquire, better. We'll pretty much just leave all the exclusive mobs to that particular endgame zone for me to focus on. Of which there are like 2, 3, I wanna say, so not too bad. Somehow I feel that this might be a repeat of the Mandragora scenario, where I need this lad out. Let the skull out of the bag. to change the old saying slightly. Look how happy he is. So filled with joy that he managed to prank me. And now, it is dead. I don't know how some people manage to live with themselves from living off of pranking other people, especially for views on YouTube. And they'll go to such extreme lengths where it just borders on bad taste and or racism / misogyny, whatever vile behavior they will farm the clicks. Who was that Escalon that recently got sent to the hospital? Because he just straight up ate a punch in the face for being a prick. He was a pretty popular YouTube prankster. Alright, we don't want to slide through the bag, because that's an insta-kill. I thought so too, but that particularly recent drama reminded me that those channels still exist. Honestly, the platform would be much better without it. As with mukbanging as well. That's another trend that just needs to fade away. I know some of you will lose their favorite locale, which it would be Nikado. But it's for the best. If anything, he not only lives off the food he consumes, but also feeds off the hate the people send that dude's way through the comments. Man, whenever I think about the origins of that channel and just what a spiral into madness that man's history was, I cannot stop shaking my head in disbelief. Like, how do you go from a healthy-looking dude that just enjoys playing the violin and actually uploads wholesome content to a parasite, basically? Like, you know, that fella is soon gonna reach a point where he won't be even to wipe himself without assistance. Oh man, I totally forgot about the vegan angle. I mean, you know what? That would have been the lesser evil at this point. Looking into the future, from that point, I would have preferred him to stay the way he was. to each their own, but I cannot imagine a diet without meat. Like, at all. I understand you can't eat from health concerns, but as a lifestyle? Not for me. Not for me at all. Nikado Avocado. YouTube's quote-unquote finest mukbanger. The cream of the crop of YouTube personalities. Yeah, when are we putting him on the rewind? Hmm? Look, I'm not gonna pretend I'm morally superior and try and claim that I don't get a good chuckle out of that, that gesture from time to time. However, more than often, he makes me wince. Which begs the question, is it worth it in the end? So I think I'm gonna head this way, back to the warp point. May as well put myself close to the Graham fight. Oh, I meant for us, because Frosty's argument is a very practical one. I mean, yeah, he's technically able to pay a good house from it and live comfortably. So yeah, it definitely works out for him. But for us, as the audience, I would say he does more harm than good, honestly, because he just kind of, by enabling that kind of behavior as viewers, we just say that it's okay to put yourself into a straight road to self-destruction. Are you implying that I'm scared of Nikado? No, I'm simply disappointed. Here's all the people pulling out the dictionary and telling me, well, actually, phobia does only not mean fear. I know, man. Those boss are getting crazier by the second. Now see if it was Eliza from Tekken, I would help her not feel lonely anymore. Oh, hold on. I think I picked the wrong location. Yeah. We gotta get back. The stretch looks a little samey in places. I want to head where you can see the little opening below the single gray block at the very top. That is how we climb to the boss chamber. Also, I love how this dude just stays suspended midair. My only regret is that they didn't give him a crouch animation to fully try and fuck with you. There we go. Now that you get a closer look at it, it does feel like a very traditional Castlevania tile set as you're approaching Dracula's personal quarters. Then we go past this gentleman and up these stairs, very reminiscent of your very first encounter with the Lord of the Night. Alright, now before we actually proceed to fight Graham again, let's look at these ancient texts and what they say. The first spirit is a demon from Hellfires. The second spirit is the king of bats. The third spirit is a beautiful nightmare. What this basically tells you is what souls are you supposed to equip in each of the color slots. So we got red, and that'll be the fire demon, giant bat for the blue, and succubus for orange. So we got Flame Demon, Giant Bat is already equipped, and now we just look for Succubus. And we're ready to square off with our good old friend here again. Blah blah blah, he's salty because, long story short, he wants to be king of the castle. But we actually got the power to command the demons, and he doesn't like that. Because he's a prick. And we need to kick his ass. which is gonna be way easier. With this giant sword with an amazing arc. Look at him pretending to be Drake. Pathetic. And then he transforms into a much cooler form, which would be a biblically accurate angel. But still, just gonna chill here and wail at him. No, this cannot be. Does this mean that I'm not Dracula? Obviously. What's this? Whoa, something is flowing into me. No, wait! Please, stop! No! Finally, I clearly understand everything. I am Dracula. This is like a bad joke. Come on out, Aria. I know you're here. Why did you force me to awaken? I was just fine as I was. Yes, you weren't supposed to come to this castle in the first place. Then why did you make me come here? Your soul and dragon's magical powers are one and the same. No matter what we did, this day was destined to come. That being so, I decided to awaken you somewhere I could use my powers. Huh? What do you mean? I don't understand. Because you are now one with him, an evil spirit must be flowing into you. Yes, it started not too long ago, and it's slowly filling me up. I'm doing all that I can to keep from being consumed by it. Once you have finished absorbing all of it, his powers will be yours. You will then become the evil count. I don't know what to let that happen. Neither do I. Well, for a minute you sure seem to lapse into the Dracula character. I know. That is why I chose the dangerous route. The dangerous route? The evil and the spirit comes from those who seek chaos and destruction. So we need to cut off the source of the chaos influencing the spirit. Is that possible? This castle is a product of Dracula's magic. It's a spiritual world. My point is this. A stream of chaos exists within this castle as well. There is a place where only you, Dracula, can go. That's where the chaos is. I'll go. I'm not afraid. But what do I do once I get there? You'll have to stop it using your own strength. You're already succeeding in reaching the throne. I'm sure you can do it. If it will make me myself again, I'll do whatever it takes. As long as my powers continue to affect this place, the flow of the evil spirit in you will be slowed down. Go quickly. I'm going. I appreciate your help. Black Panther generates shockwaves while you dash. And Dracula's tunic. We can actually now put the fit on. Tunic possessing the powers of Dracula, which also gives us an all-around stat boost. And someone's got a wilder look to him now. Yep, we just get straight up dash. So now that we have this new ability, there is one more place we could go. And that location would be in the floating garden. That wall of pure darkness we were not able to get past. You know what? That's fair. If anything, I can at least feel proud of myself that I managed to do all of this. Well, somewhat handicapped. So the garden is smack in the middle. Technically, this would be the easiest way to climb up there. I'm currently here. Well, I could also go the long way around. At the very least, this way I avoid going through the submerged tunnels. This headbutt looks extremely goofy though, especially if you spam it. Must traverse at extreme speeds. Pretty much every lower tier enemy now just dies on contact. And if not, they get smacked. Now that's what I call mobility. No more casual running. No, now we're traveling with style. I love that it lets you air dash. Oop, missed the mark. Too fast, too furious. Actually, I need to make a jump over here. So let me pull out the giant bed for a minute. Now we look for the way back to the gateway. Speaking of, may as well change the rest of my soul set. And also, I don't think I'll need the lucky charm for a while, so we're gonna go black belt again. Let's roll. Other way, actually. Oh, there we are. Barrier's gone. So, time to see what lies ahead. Stop. Julius. So you were the one. I didn't want to believe it was true. It's true. I am Dracula, but I'm not what you think I am. I must destroy Dracula at any cost. That is my destiny. No, wait! I don't want to fight against you. Nothing you can say will stop me. Prepare to die. Look at this Belmont trying to be cool with the whip and the drop kicks. And the invul dash. Cool theme though. How do you like lightning? Not very much. Oh, he's charging up. Stop. I've had enough. Why? Why won't you finish me off? You took it easy on me. I could tell. The strength of a Melmon. Did he though? Did he though? No, the strength of a vampire hunter is greater than this. When I fought you, I felt the evil spirit within you. But there is more. I also sense Soma's spirit, and it's more than enough to stop me. I've got a favor to ask of you. What is it? From here, I will set off to fight against my own fate. If I lose the battle, and I become the reincarnation of evil, I want you to kill me. I will. I promise. Pinky promise. Thanks. Now I can go into this battle without reservations. Farewell, my friend. Don't let me use that whip again. As I scurry back off to make a save. Ooh. Well, this is different. I suppose this would be the Chaos dimension. It looks cool. That's for sure. I need the bed to climb up. We don't have a map, sadly. So just gonna have to rely on instinct. Travel around. We do see some familiar faces, however. This golem that I do not want to fight. Spoopy music. I guess if I waited long enough, then I technically could have farmed certain enemies up here even. But, well, I wouldn't have known any better. Ooh. That's a new fella. Alastair. Well, you know the drill. Easy peasy. Just keep smacking away. So that this chump doesn't even have time to react. Because 4 smacks in a row sends him into a state of recoil. Actually, let's go back to Black Panther for now. Because this one simple swap allows me to save a couple seconds. That's right. We're applying speedrun strats to shave off a couple of precious seconds. Tanky or not means absolutely nothing when I can just spam circle. Oh, you know what? It actually just struck me. This might be the original castle layout mirrored. Either that, or it's a Binding of Isaac void situation where we're recycling rooms from the castle into a weird mishmash. Either way, gotta find my way around. I got a fantastic joke for you guys. Babe, wake up. New CV video. Did you get the punchline? Listen, you need a particularly high IQ to understand this highbrow sense of humor. Summons the last of the familiar. Yo, I get my personal stand? Like, another one? Yo. It's more like a nightmare sword. It's pretty cool. So, with that in mind, how many of you are missing still? We're not counting Legion. 1, 2. 2 more enemies. Literally just 2 enemies left to find. Natives of the Chaos Realm, I imagine. Ooh, Demon Lord. Lucky find. What I don't like about him is that even if I'm crouched, someone seems to be side-swapping a lot. And it's just a furious barrage of magic upon enemies. Oh, we get the Dracula Fireball. Makes sense. As being the reincarnation of Drac. Kinda, sorta. Yo, fire underwater? More likely than you think. Let's go with Scala. Oh. You ain't fooling me, Miss Succubus. Gotta learn some new tricks. Anyway, I don't feel like fighting you, so I'll take that potion. Thanks. Oh boy. I can really feel the anxiety building up. Lastra, I have no business with you, pal. I have no quarrel with you, my good sir. And you are a Shadow Knight. Putting us at the last enemy I acquire. And it's very, very good indeed. How about this tanky as a last turn? Let's see. His shadow fights beside him. Well, there you go. Minus Legion. That's all of them. We are clear to look for the final boss, wherever he might be lurking. Oh boy, running away from this much attention. No, please. Not the grab loops. Damn you, Mimic. Ah, now that looks final to me. Well then, let's prepare. Headhunter is on. I'll keep Demon Lord for now. As far as equipment is concerned, Black Belt. I'm finally here. I wonder if I can do this alone. You're not alone. What? Everyone remaining in the castle combined their powers to contact you. Oh boy, we're pulling off the old... With the power of friendship, we can conquer everything. Does that mean they all know that I'm Dracula? Yes, Riccardo told us everything. I can't believe Alucard just docked Soma. I bet they're all afraid of me. No, not at all. At first we were shocked, but everyone believes you'll get through this. I'm going to send you a message from them now. Listen. Yo, we got a voicemail. You'll visit my shop again, won't you? I'll be waiting for you. Good morning, Soma. I just heard about what happened to you. I told you this before. You are who you are, and you mustn't let him win. To the man who beat me, don't disappoint me now. This is your last chance and ours as well. This is like the post-credits section from Cyberpunk. Except no one's here telling me to fuck myself. I'm counting on you. They're all rooting for me. You can do it, because I believe in you. Mina. Alright, here I go. Here we go, Chaos Incarnate. We're fighting God, kinda. In a way, I guess. That seemed a little too easy. But then again, I'm like at level 80. Oh, well. Of course that'd be a phase 2. We went there. Just because I have all of these goodies. Num num num. Proceed to smack the dark hole. Surely that would not cause the collapse of the universe as we know it. Phase 3? No. It's got enough. So long, Dracula's castle, until you decide to show up again in like 100 years or so. Hello, Summer. Congratulations. I've got another job I must attend to, so I have to go now. When I heard that you were Dracula, I was shocked. I was also just waking up, you know. If you think about it, though, everything turned out okay. Haha. I'll never forget your strength and courage. And I haven't thanked you yet for rescuing me, so thanks. You're like a younger brother to me. It was fun, and I hope we meet again. Well, there's Yoko shutting down any kind of chances with her. Goodbye. Hey there, much obliged for your business at my shop. Back at the castle is my true calling. Fighting's not for me. I think I'll quit the army and open up a shop sometime soon. Promise me you'll come. I'll give you a good deal. You fought well. When we fled the castle, I felt the power from Vampire Killer fading away. I don't know what that means, but I won't have to do anything for the time being. That just means you're unemployed. Sucks to be you. Farewell. May we meet again. The path you took was the most challenging one. You did well. For God to be good, evil is an absolute necessity in this world. In the future, someone may follow again in Dracula's dark footsteps. At that time, perhaps we'll meet again. Farewell. In my mother's name, I send thanks to you. Wake up. Wake up. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Wake up. Wake up, Soma. Ugh. Ugh. Soma. Oh, thank God. I was so worried about you. Ricardo told me that you would be okay, but I was worried. I thought you would never wake up. I heard everybody's voices. You saved my life. Again. Again? Yes. I could have won the last battle by myself. Everyone's kind words and encouragement led me to victory. I'm so glad that your experience didn't change you. But it did change me. In what way? I'm a lot cooler now. Don't force my hand. Don't make me Photoshop the sunglasses on you. Yeah, you have changed. The old Saba would have never said that. Ooh. Bro, she just called you cringe. Remember, inside of me, Dracula's power lies sleeping. It may not be evil anymore, but it's definitely changing me. It's okay. If anything happens again, everyone will rush to your aid. That's right. I guess they will. Look, The eclipse has ended. Your kind words gave me the strength to win. Thanks. And they lived happily ever after, until Dracula woke up again. Question is, does someone get to keep his cool demon controlling powers? Probably not. That'd be too cool. Got to play the sequel to find out? Ah, right. I do forget that someone does show up in. Is it 1 or 2 more games? Did they give him a duology or a trilogy? Regardless, say Konami, I think it's time you drop the new collection on Steam. I think we're due for another round. Yeah, there's at least a couple more that could easily roll out. Another 2D batch, 3D games. Either way, that about does it for the Advanced Collection. We've gone through every game included now. Well, technically we still have some unfinished business. So what is special? Boss Rush Sound Mode. Game start. Oh, we can start the game with Julius. That's the saved game. So how do I go to New Game Plus? With all that I have. How do you go around that? It's not boss rush mode, is it? I mean, you got normal and hard, so I guess that's become unlocked. Oh, there we go. Start a new game with data while carrying items and spritz. Alright, let's skip ahead and see how that puts us. Blah blah blah. We know all that happened. Baddies show up. Alucard saves the day. All is wonderful. We acquire first soul, which we already have because alternate timeline. Alright, so we're level 1. But we got all this cool gear to make up for it. We're missing more souls, which I would assume would be... Oh, we don't have Kicker Skeleton here. Surprisingly. Kicker Skeleton, Legion... Huh, that's kind of weird. Why would they take Kicker Skeleton away from you? Because everything else is back in place. We can see the layout, which is super dandy. For the soul sets, I'm gonna get Lightning Dome. You know, with the fact that they have such badass equipment, gaining it to speed level-wise should pose no problem. So it's gonna be an interesting experience blazing through this while being reset to my original difficulty. Oh, I see what's happening. I'm actually missing those abilities that let you progress, like the giant bat. Ooh, that could be a little tricky. Can I get to Legion easily? I suppose with everything else in tow, blazing through the boss encounters wouldn't be such a big deal. Yeah, because see, here you would definitely need Undyne to be able to take a dip. Right. Let's make an attempt to proceed further. I mean, now that I kind of know how to go and I don't have to do any diversions, really, this might potentially go by pretty fast. Just keep in mind, I also have the pretty much the most powerful weapon in the game on me. Sure, why not? The night is still young, so let's be a little adventurous. Here I'm gonna need the double jump, at the very least. So this is where I need to swim. Full speed slow down and jump distance increases. Okay. That should let me climb higher. It's just like reliving the beginning of the game all over again. Only difference is I lose all of my mobility, which, well, it's a shame. But we can get around without it. Still, I am gonna harass some enemies they meet. Just so I can have a little more power to my attacks. Because sure, the cannon fodder is gonna die off easily. Then the later mobs might be a little tankier. Yeah, just straight up plan. Straight line. We have here just money. Okay, we need to go even further right than, if I remember correctly. See, it's already been a couple of streams, so I've already forgotten what was the boss progression exactly. Yeah, there's Graham, we did it for the first time. Blah blah blah. Totally not the big baddie. Exposition. I'll become the new Dracula. That is, unless exchange student will stop me in my dastardly plan. It's until when you really start paying attention to the main game do you realize just how far the bosses are spread between the encounters. Right, this is where you would get the rapier. Don't care about that. So we gotta head down. There's a save point. And there we go. Here's Manticore. And that was Manticore. Ah, the study. You sure we should be able to get a new ability from here? Someplace. Forget where exactly. It's too far for me to jump. Guess I have to go the other way around. I think we're going for the golem now? I might be mistaken. Again, it has been a minute. Look at all these enemies I don't have to bother with, besides XP. Speaking of which, I think I have something that could help me. Ah, introduction to Yoku. The problem with these characters is that we only really met them a couple of times, so don't even get that much exposure to them to become overly attached. Well, maybe besides Hammer, who's actually inside the castle most of the time, so he just chills at the shop, depending on how often you go to deal with him. Buy grey armor. And speaking of Hammer, there he is. Former military man, gun shopkeeper. When you think about it, not that bad of a career shift. What was here again? I forget. Right, the whip sword. One of the first weapons I acquired that actually gave me substantial range. Well, now it's a matter of climbing around the castle until we get more abilities. I'd rather check every nook and cranny again, just to make sure I don't skip out on anything important. Which, trust me, I've already done after Legion once, where I missed the MacGuffin that let me defeat the Chrono Mage. That was a little embarrassing. Don't really need it, but a pickup is a pickup. So now, probably climb all the way up there. I already missed the Black Panther. Just being able to dash through everything. Go. $1,000 acquired. That's where I'll need the double jump to progress. Well, not even the double jump, because I already have that. What I meant was flight. So, for the sake of doing the bare minimum, progress far enough to get to the Kung Fu skill then, in Legion, I don't really need to go there. What's down here? Right, couple of items. Well, the more I have uncovered, the less confusing it will be down the road. I think I know why I may have been denied the skeleton soul. Possible mobility options that could break the new cycle. As long as I find the correct way to advance, nothing else really matters. This just might be it. And it's fine because we still have options to the left. Maybe I have to go even higher. Again, very weird spot to be placed in because I am technically OP as far as gear is concerned. But levels wise, I'm severely behind. After a while, you forget that flying armor ever existed in the game, because it's like I got better options. I believe this leads to the 10th soul. Good old circus music. Never forget. And Jay shows up. Mr. J! Well, the good news is, I remember where the boss of this gym resides. Down here. And it's the big golem. Which can actually hurt me a little now. However, I am, at the end of the day, properly equipped to handle this. Slide has been acquired. For the actual water-related abilities, we'll have to climb even higher. Get it right. I'm still gonna go here, however, because I do remember a warp zone, which is good to have marked in case I need a quick teleport. At some point I remember climbing up here. For what purpose? Right, it's a goodie area. Nothing too important. Run away from the copy snake. Hey, we're back here. One of the more cozy places in Trex Castle. Or at least the music puts you in such a chill, ambient mood. Headhunter. Easily one of my favorite bosses as far as design goes. That is such a unique and interesting idea. And now, it was a reptilian all along. GG. Alright, I need a waterwork here, so I'm not gonna gain much. In that case, we're gonna have to pick a different way to go. I think this is where you get that weapon coated with poison. Sure enough. And Undyne. Oh, good thing I decided to make the climb. Otherwise that would have been an easy, humiliating skip. We're gonna need that and Skulla if we want to take on Legion. So let me another warp point, so let's mark on the map. And as far as progression goes, well, we got a whole new area to work with, so let's get to it. This is not important, because without flight we cannot ascend to the penultimate area of the vanilla game, shall we say. So now that I have Undyne, I think I want to go to that flooded hallway. Yep. This in fact will land me in the only garden, I think. Which is great, because if that's the case, then I can head on over to Mr. Kicker's skeleton and claim back my soul, which he has stolen back from me, which I in turn have rightfully stolen from him. just to clear up some misconceptions. Let's be honest though, it was never his to begin with. By all rights, Suma is the rightful ruler of this castle, and therefore he can do as he pleases. It's just how it be. You get used to having all these power-ups, which just allow you to skip past everything, and then you forget what was actual, the proper way to carry on with all the fancy upgrades. Alright, we're close to our target, so let's get ready to claim back what rightfully belongs to us. Give it back. Give it back. Oof, right, my luck rate also dropped because of all these levels that we are now lagging behind, so this might take a bit. But then again, we've already kind of learned that the luck stat is a bit of a scam. So at the end of the day, it boils to the good old-fashioned farming. At least we get to enjoy a nice little stroll back and forth in the moonlight. Quite romantic. Well, would have been more so if Mina was here with us, but then again, it's a kind of dreadful place, really. skeletons trying to dropkick you at every corner. I still crack up at that story I read in the morning about a National Guard Marine who was trying to sign up for a parody mercenary website. I think it was like rentahitman.com. And that dude like totally outed himself. He sent an entire resume together with his driver's license. Like, dude. Where did fact-checking go? My man really thought this was Jagged Alliance. And he could become a member of AIM, IRL. Now that's a series of games I'll have to get back to these days. Speaking of which, there was a new one on the way. I haven't heard about it in a hot minute. Oh, anyway, I got Kicker Skeleton back. Definitely need that Legion going. Would that be enough to put me in the 100%? I guess. Maybe you gotta defeat all the bosses again that provide you with mandatory drops? Hard to say for sure. One of these pathways should lead to a new portion of the castle. I think we have to go all the way to the left. This is one of those instances where non-Euclidean geometry fucks with your brain. Ah yes, the clock tower. Boy, did I not miss this place. I didn't even have the bat on me to simply swoop past all the obstacles. Which, sucks. It really does. The good thing about this area is Sorry, we actually got the Lightning Dull Soul. The best offensive spells. Yoko shows up again. Hello, hello. Or plot dump. We don't care about that because we already heard enough. Blah blah blah. Dracula. Resurrection, whatever. Been there, done that. Here come the petrifying ones. My favorite Medusa. Just great armor. He was kind of a joke, really. And if memory serves, this is where our old hombre, La Muerte, chills. Well, for all time's sake, let's come over. Give him a good slap for all time's sake. Goes phase 2, which is admittedly pretty damn cool. So long, sucker. There we go. Now I believe we can head on over and take on Legion. Either that, or we have to head for Balor first. I'll know for sure once I drop down below, where I can actually dive underwater. This, I believe, is where you go to that blocked off hallway that leads to Drax Castle proper. Yep. Figures. At this point, I think we just might need Balor and Legion. Those two for sure have guaranteed boss soul drops. Because it seems like, despite me already holding them, possession, the game still requires me to take down those bosses for completion's sake. No matter. Well, we got another warp room. So we can climb around the clock tower. Ah, I see. Here we make the drop down. Alright, it's slowly starting to come back to me. Alright, looking promising. Looking mighty promising. Here we go, folks. The reservoir is at hand. Ah, right. I cannot approach it at this specific angle, though. It's more like a branching path rather than dive into the caverns itself. I see how this game forcing me to take the long approach. Typical. Getting harder. It's funny how I didn't even bother going here in the first place, even though technically from the start of the game I'm allowed to. At least this little stretch. But without Undyne and Scala, it's pretty pointless. You won't be able to do here much. Well, maybe besides farming the killer fish, if you want to get that done this early on. Sometimes all a man wants to do is just jump on his boat and go at it. I remember this thing. That is probably my peak choice of monster design in the game, period. Just the idea of a parasite possessing a giant skull of a deceased massive monster. So to our left from here, we've got the arena. We need to go really down under if we want to take down Legion. Kind of tempted to go for Balor first, to be honest. That bat mobility is kind of damn good. Ain't gonna lie. Well, the good side about heading this direction is it branches out towards both bosses that are my target. So regardless which one I go for first, the other one will be unnatural for progression. Uh-oh, Yoko's in trouble, but thankfully she's not dead because Alucard to the rescue. I said, Alucard to the rescue. There he is. Alright, here we go. Watch out, Balor. I'm coming for that ass. That's not all. We have to go even deeper. Thankfully, since I have all of these treasures, we can skip past the obnoxious chambers and proceed to what's the coolest, or one of the coolest twists in Castlevania history. Yeah, remember that? Throwaway boss? Forget about it. Actually smack kind of hard, my good sir. Now I need that one that can suspend me with there, which would be the Medusa. Wow, what a tough boss fight. Anywho. Giant bat reclaimed. He's where are you, buddy? Where can I pick it? Should be able to. Huh. Weird. That definitely counted as boss defeated. Oh no, wait. I'm misremembering. Like, yeah, you get ability from him, but from the bat, it's a pickup. There we go. Now, all is well in the world. And now Julius decides to show up. Not after I beat the big bloke, but only once I pick out the doohickey. Funny how triggers work. Anyway, it's time to go for Legion. With the upside that I can now explore with more ease. Went a pretty good time too, so hopefully I should be done with my quest quite soonish. I still find it funny how these two ladies just decided to chill in this hot pond with a rubber ducky. I mean, hey. Even the women of hell need a little downtime every now and then. Please do not disturb me. I have pressing matters to attend to. With the intent of this time, not botching. Okay, we'll go back to Headhunter. I need a little bit of a stat boost here. Just to kill enemies faster. Hey, knock it off. Now, mind you, this time we will only save after Legion produces its soul. We're not gonna commit the same mistake twice. Oh, no, 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 no. We're not doing a second rerun. One is enough. Really? Does he have a Bone Boy gimmick attached to his streams, like an avatar or whatever? A skeleton VTuber? That's pretty cool. Can you post a link to his stream? Or link me his channel at least so I can check him out. I think we got everything off of Legion. You basically gotta strip it down to its core and then smack away. That it? There we go. Fires an array of lasers. Got him. Dive on. Alright. Duly noted. We'll give that person a peep. .1%. Really? What's missing then? I got Death, Balor, Legion. Is it one of the abilities? Ah, right. I think I also need that on me. Isn't it the super jump? Let me fact check real quick. Yeah, Hippogriff. Top area of the castle. In the top area of the castle. There's also Skeleton Blaze, but I think I got that already. Slide by pressing down. Yep, already got it. Yeah, I think it wants me to get the Hippogriff. So, just as a quick reminder, where was that exactly? Oh boy, these maps that people provide which are just labeled using numericals. Those are not easy to decipher. Whoosh. Like, I wish there was just a giant red circle for whatever I look up. I guess I could just skip through this one dude's playthrough. I don't remember where you were supposed to go for it. I'm pretty sure the game wants me to grab it for completion's sake. The top of the castle. The only problem with this particular ability is it's kind of out of the way, and well, optional. Like, I'm pretty sure it was one of the last that I actually picked up, and that was by pure chance. I'm juggling my brain cells. Trying to push them into recall. Feel like it's gonna be easier if I just look at them on YouTube. Hippogriff location. Hippogriff soul. Okay. There it is. There's the video. Now show me where it is on the map. Oh, yeah, I remember now. You do actually have to go to the final portion. Well, the good news is we have a warp point right above us. So we can definitely skip some hoops by getting here. And yeah, if I put myself in this spot, then I'll be pretty damn close. Here we go. This wouldn't be possible without the bat transformation. I'm gonna need to make there straight for the save room. Because we really have no quarrel with any of these regular mobs now. I believe that thing will be in the outdoor area. If only I remember where the outdoor area was. If anything, I think I made a just giant loop. Oh, whatever. Don't need to deal with that. Oh boy. I'm gonna kick the bucket just now. We're so close. If I remember right, it's here. There we go. Hippogriff acquired. And yet still 99.1%. Hmm. You guys don't have souls. What is the game being obnoxious about? Like a boss I omitted? Flesh golem. Slime, bumper armor. Hmm. No, seriously, what's keeping me from 100% completion? I mean, then we can go through this one by one. These two don't have souls, so I believe they don't count unless I need to defeat them? I mean, there's no harm in going after Graham and Belmont again. Especially since it's a straightforward path from now. Alright, let's test my theory. Chaos is not listed, so doesn't seem like it counts at all. Okay, so again, in order to enable the true ending. Oh, maybe I need a dash. That could be it. Well, we'll know in a minute. So, Giant Bat, Succubus, and... well, let's take this chucklefuck down for the heck of it. Welcome, someone. Look how evil I am. You know the spirit of Dracula is within me because I can float midair. And I can totally mimic his moveset. Which is subpar. I may need to rethink my strategy. or lack of thereof. Now he becomes a much cooler entity. However, as you can see, walking a few steps plus crouching kinda makes this, well, a joke. I'm going sicko mode. I just hit an achievement. Is that it? And we've done it. There you have it. I said it'll do it, and that's it. 100% soul completion. Put that on the record. It took a while and ended up being a large commitment, but man, just seeing that result put a smile on my face. Especially with how I almost gave up at the Skyfish. But anywho, folks, this brings Aria of Sorrow to a conclusion, and the Advanced Collection playthrough period. It was a few months worth of a project, but I am glad it has finally come to an end. So, in order of games that I like the least to most, easily Dracula X at the bottom. I don't think that requires elaboration. Circle of the Moon afterwards. It starts off nice. It has a cool gimmick with the card system, but just severely drops in quality later on. Harmony of Distance, much better, but still, that castle altering gimmick, extremely confusing to navigate, which is a shame because it drags down an otherwise decent game. And finally, Aria of Sorrow. This one is definitely the easiest to get into, and I probably like the Soul Collection gimmick the most, just because of how flexible of a build you can make for your protagonist. And it's also the easiest to navigate in terms of castle build and how the power-ups are laid out. If you're not going for the extra stuff, then it's a breeze to play through. So, yeah, that will do it for Castlevania now. Unless another collection drops, we'll give it a rest for a while. And in the meantime, do look forward to more playthroughs coming soon, including, hopefully, me going back to Postal 4 soon. I just need to double check if we can run that at a decent frame rate, which, well, knowing random scissors is kind of a gambit, I would say. So I shall leave you fine folks to it, and seems Frosty's going at it again with Final Fantasy, so let's give him a little raid. That concludes the stream. Take it easy, folks, and let us tune in to some Final Fantasy. See you soon.